Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mal Khan here. So in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys if statement. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys. So first of all, what is the Java if statement? So Java's if statement basically lets your program make decisions. So it checks conditions. So if it's true, then it runs it, and if it's false, then it skips it completely. All right. So let's just write an example of a code. So let's write int num is equals to 10 and then semicolon, and then we're gonna write if num is greater than 0, then curly braces, system.out.println the number is positive. The number is positive. All right. And as always, we have to end it with a semicolon. All right. All right. So now let's try to run this code and see if it prints the number is positive or it thinks that 10 is not greater than 0, and it would skip it completely. So let's find out. So let's run the code and wait. Let me just remove this. All right. Let's run the code and boom. It printed the number is positive. Why? Because obviously the number 10 is greater than 0. So that's why. All right. So now let's try doing another example. But this time we're going to be using the else statement. So first of all, let's just try to remove the number 10 and replace it with -5. So if number is greater than 0, the number is positive. Or else, wait, we're just gonna end it with the curly braces over here. Wait, curly braces here. All right, so curly braces here, and then we're gonna write else. Else system.out.println the number is negative. Wait, the number is negative. All right, guys. So now we gotta end it with a semicolon. And all right, guys. So now let's run the code and find out whether the number is positive or if it's negative. So let's run the code. And yes, obviously it would print the number is negative, because obviously -5 is a negative number. It can't be a positive number. So let's just try to change the value. So if you do 15, so it's obviously gonna print the number is positive, because 15 is a positive number. It's not a negative number. So that's why it's gonna print 15. The number is positive. Now, if we want to add more conditions, so like, for example, so we can use the else if statement. So else if statement basically lets you add another condition like this. So if you write else if num is double equals to 0, then else if num is double equals to 0, yes, then you would write system.out.println the number is 0. Wait, the number is 0. All right, now let's just end it with a semicolon. All right. Now, wait, I think I made a mistake here. So let me just put it in here and end it here. All right. Now let's save the code and run it. All right, guys. So as I was saying, so we just added the else if statement, which lets you add like more conditions. So here we just wrote else if num is double equals to 0, then it would print the number is 0. So in this case, the number is not 0. It's actually a positive number. It's neither the number 0, neither the a negative number. So it's actually a positive number, because yeah, 15 is a positive number, that's why. So now let's try to write 0. So if you write 0 and then let's run the code, and but it would print the number is 0 because 0 is 0. All right. So now let's try to change the value to, I think, 0.2. So if you put it to 0.2, then, oops, wait a minute. What if we try to put it as -1? Then it would result as the number is negative because it's less than 0. And if a number is less than 0, then yeah, it's -1. But in this case, we didn't write if it's less than. We actually just use the else statement so that it knows that it's a negative number. And yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, guys, have a nice day. Bye.